Willpower often fails right when we need it most. You make a conscious decision to break a habit or overcome a fear, but within days, the old patterns take over and steer you right back to the start. This disparity is known as the 95% problem. While we believe we are in control, only about 5% of our mental activity is conscious. The other 95% of our behavioral choices, emotional reactions, and physical states are directed entirely by subconscious programming. Think of your minds like a ship. Your conscious mind is the captain on the bridge, giving orders and setting the course. But the actual power lies in the engine room, the subconscious. This engine room doesn't judge the orders. It blindly executes whatever the bridge dictates. Your conscious mind also functions as a gatekeeper. It monitors sensory inputs and environmental influences, deciding which thoughts are allowed to pass through into the highly fertile soil of your deeper psyche. Because the subconscious is more powerful, personal change doesn't happen by shouting at the engine room. To change the course of the ship, you have to learn how to bypass the gatekeeper. During normal waking hours, the logical conscious mind is highly active. When you try to plant a new, positive idea, the gatekeeper argues back, rejecting the suggestion before it can take root. We can see the physical evidence of this mental shift on an EEG. As the body relaxes, the brain moves into the alpha state, a frequency between 8 and 14 Hz. This chart shows the brainwave frequency dropping into a smooth, rhythmic range. Right before sleep and immediately after waking, the logical gatekeeper goes offline. In this twilight state, the doorway to your subconscious is open. Instructions pass directly, without being neutralized by doubts. This reveals a counterintuitive truth about mental training. Conscious struggle actually creates resistance. Physical relaxation is the scientific mechanism required to bypass that resistance and reach the subconscious. The opera tenor Enrico Caruso used this principle to manage paralyzing stage fright. When his throat constricted with fear, he recognized that his conscious intellect, his little me, was trying to strangle his creative power. Caruso didn't argue with his symptoms. He stood by the stage and issued an authoritative command to his own mind, declaring that his big me was going to sing. By asserting this mental decree, he released the nervous tension and restored his voice. To make affirmations effective, follow 3 constraints. Make it short, use the present tense, and focus strictly on a positive outcome. Let's build yours. Pause the video and write a single, short sentence targeting one specific fear. Format it as an accomplished fact. Condensing your goal into a simple lullaby is a tactical choice. It deprives the conscious mind of the complex vocabulary needed to formulate an argument against you. To put this into practice tonight, lie in bed and let your body grow heavy. Actively withdraw your attention from the day's problems and allow every muscle to go limp. As you enter that drowsy twilight state, take the short sentence you just wrote. Repeat it quietly and peacefully, over and over, until you drift off to sleep. While you sleep, the subconscious processes this instruction without interference. It begins organizing your internal resources to manifest the reality you've suggested. This checklist organizes the protocol. Find the drowsy state, bypass the gatekeeper, repeat your lullaby, and drift to sleep. This rhythmic repetition allows the suggestion to sink in without the friction of conscious effort. Your deepest fears and behavioral limits are simply outdated programs. Tonight, you have the specific tools to overwrite them and define a new course for your life.